Okay, this model kit review is of the P-47 Razorback. This is a Thunderbolt version. It's a 1/32 scale model by Revell. These are the Lone Eagles. And we've got some nice box art. And over here we can see some pictures of the finished model. That's a very nice looking model. There's another picture there, another picture there, and the dimensions are there. So let's have a look inside. See what we have. This is a very old model kit. There's part of their catalogue. I doubt that that's still valid. And inside, this is a very large looking model. So let's have a look inside. Here's the rest of the glass here. Let's start with that actually. So here's part of our canopy there. It's very nicely molded. We've got some surface detail here. The edges aren't very crisp or clean, unfortunately, which means it's difficult to then mask it off. Let's have a look inside at our sprues. This is a very large model, and it was a large plane to begin with, larger than some of the other warbirds. Got a lot of surface detail. Obviously this is a very old mold, so you can see lots of raised surface detail. I've got some flashing here, but lots and lots of detail. No detail on the inside of the cockpit there. This is our engine cowling, and that's the firewall. Here's the detail for the inside of the cockpit that'll get stuck on, I guess, separately. And not sure what that is. Maybe part of the engine or air intake. Here's some wheel well covers. We've got some pylons with bombs attached already. Here we've got a pilot with some very unusually long arms. There's the back of the pilot. It's the ring for the engine. I've got our instrument panel and our foot pedals. There's the engine covers. We've got some wheels, not very much detail there. Here we've got the back part of the seat and headrest. More parts here for the side of the engine, sorry, of the cockpit, and here's our cockpit floor. So same thing for this side. Got lots of surface detail here of the fuselage. Some very large wings. Now that is very nice. I like that, seeing the surface detail or detail on the inside of the wheel wells. You don't have to custom make that. And we've got our surface detail here for our wings. And here's the stabilizer. Lots of surface detail. Wheel well covers there. There's our landing gear. You can see some significant mold lines there, and then our tail wheel there. Okay, last sprue here. We've got the other side of the wing. Unfortunately, they did that. Revell from 1982. That's going to have to be scraped off without damaging any of the rivets. That's frustrating. Very large propeller. Fuel tank here, and then lots of engine parts. Nice engine. Now we've got decals here, nicely printed even though these are old. Still look like they're in good condition. 1982 is when the mold was made, 1990 is when these were printed, so those are more than 30 years old. Here are the instructions. Some details here about the plane. Got the colors needed there. start off with building the cockpit and mount it inside the fuselage. Then you put our engine together and mount that on the firewall. That is the air intake there. Okay. That's then mounted in the fuselage. Wings are then put together. And if you're going to do the wheels retracted, that's how you put them up there. Put our wings on the fuselage as well as our stabilizer. This is if you're going to have the landing gear down, which I almost always do. Drop tanks, wheel well covers, and that's all mounted on there. Here's the bombs. There's the tail, and that's if you're going to have it closed. Okay, so now we're going to put on the canopy there, and the engine covers, propeller, and cowl. Here is the decal and paint guide. Not a lot of decals. It's a little disappointing for such a big model, but as you said, it's an old mold, and those can be custom made. So all in all, that'll be a great build.